Welcome back to Houston Life. For more than 50 years, the Rothko Chapel in Houston's Museum District has welcomed visitors seeking art, inspiration, and connection.
Known for bringing together art, spirituality, and community, the Rothko Chapel continues to evolve, and Mel Camp is exploring what's next for this Houston landmark.
Known around the world as a place for art, reflection, and dialogue, the Rothko Chapel continues to serve as a gathering place for the Houston community. And helping guide that mission is Rothko Chapel President Abdullah Antepli.
Mel, welcome. I'm delighted to welcome you to Rothko Chapel, Mel. This is a sacred place for the last 55 years, inviting people from local, national, international audience to come, reflect, slow down, and engage with difference in the most meaningful way possible through the magical and timeless paintings of Mark Rothko.
It is such a beautiful space. Coming here, I feel like you just naturally decompress.
Yes.
And it really is expanding. I mean, we're starting here
Yes.
in the Welcome Center, where a lot of people start their journey at Rothko Chapel. It has such a rich history here in Houston, as you said, 55 years.
Yes.
But the future looks bright. Let's talk about that.
Thank you very much. I give a lot of credit to our past for the bright future of Rothko Chapel. From the very beginning, the de Menils, Dominique and John de Menil, French Catholics, they fled Nazi invasion of France and made Houston home. They built a spiritual sacred space with ambitious goals to bring the whole world here. Mandela was here, Dalai Lama was here, Desmond Tutu was here, President Carter was here, and many other luminous figures from around the world. They came to Rothko Chapel to utilize the magical powers of art and engage with difference in the most meaningful way possible. Yeah, we are incredibly excited reactivating the original ambitions of Chapel being that convening space. That platform brings people of different faith, different cultures, different backgrounds, do public programming that makes impact and takes on the challenges, social, ethical, moral challenges of the time. For the founders, it was civil rights, race issues in the United States. And right now in this program building, which we will finish within a year or so, we will be organizing small and large-scale panels, lectures, and even year-long leadership training programs for clergy, for nonprofit sector leaders, for elected officials who would like to engage with difference in a meaningful way.
I think that is so powerful, and now more than ever it is needed.
Absolutely.
Because everyone has a place, and every religion, and so being able to find a way of finding the connection between them,
Absolutely.
as opposed to that separation, is beautiful.
One of the most repeated things since I arrived, since I considered this job, everybody says Houston is so diverse. It's the most diverse place, even more so than New York. I agree, it's true. But history tells us just because we have diverse societies, different people live together, on its own, it doesn't lead to pluralistic, harmonious societies. And Chapel is one of those places where we can turn diversity into pluralism, where we can diversity into brotherhood and sisterhood of humanity.
Carolyn King is the Director of Research and Education at Rothko Chapel. Carolyn, the broken obelisk has just become so iconically Houston.
Absolutely. It's a piece we're extremely proud of to host here at the Rothko Chapel. As you say, it's Broken Obelisk by Barnett Newman, and it has a beautiful dedication to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and it's lived here with the chapel since 1971, since its opening. And it's a really beautiful monument that calls us to action after we've spent time inside the chapel, where we can find rest and recharge. It's perhaps an oasis, but once we leave, we see this sculpture as a call to action and a reminder that there is so much left to fight for and so much worth fighting for.
So this is the Rothko Chapel, and this is one of the only places in Houston, I think, that really offers us a place for stillness and a place to disconnect. It's a place that, we're forced to take our time to slow down as our eyes adjust from the bright Texas sunlight to the darkness of this space. We start to see the panels, which maybe we originally thought were just one giant swath of purple or black. There's actually really beautiful details within each of the individual panels. They're all quite different from one another. We can see textures, brush strokes, gradation of color, and I think this slow looking really encourages a practice of empathy. If we can, find differences in details and things that we can recognize within one another, I think this helps us connect with our fellow human beings and find a sense of humanity within strangers.
We are so lucky to have something as unique as this in Houston.
Absolutely. I think of it as a quiet miracle. We're free and open to the public 6 days a week from Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But besides our daily operations, we're also open and activate the space for public programs. We have a really robust calendar of public events throughout the year. So we really encourage viewers and folks who are curious about visiting the chapel to follow us on social media, to sign up for our newsletter, really stay connected with us, and we'd love to see anybody and everybody from Houston, from far, from near, come and visit us here in Houston.
Wow. It truly is such a special place. We'll have more with Mel in a bit.
All right.